gluing on a nail in the middle of a video. Anyway, now I can proceed with the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about how to get motivated, girl. How to get motivated, how to get out of that rut. If you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you don't really, you just get that, that feeling. You know, you just feel like you're stuck in a rut, you feel drained, you feel weird, you don't want to get out of bed, maybe. Everyone has felt that so many times. Freaking, what's that guy's name? Gary Vee, that everyone's like the motivational speaker. I'm sure he has times where he feels like that. He just don't tell anybody. He knows how to, he probably knows how to get out of it, you know, easily and quickly, and he knows himself well enough to say like, all right, I just need to do this, I need to do that, and he like can push himself and his brain mentally to do those things that make him feel the most alive. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into the video. So I'm just gonna talk about myself personally, and hopefully this can help you guys, because we are all humans, we are all people, we're all pretty similar. One thing that I do if I notice myself being stuck in a rut is I have to push myself and make myself spend time with God. Like, it sounds bad to say, it might sound bad to say like, oh, like I have to make myself like pray, or I have to make myself read my Bible, but it's like in my head, deep down in there, like I know that that makes me feel good. I know that that makes my life like flow, and that makes me like, I have to be spiritually connected to something, you know? First and foremost, my spirituality needs to be in line, okay? The second thing I would recommend is just get up and move. I know it's hard when you don't want to get up, and when you feel like you are like stuck in bed, but I'm telling you, if once you start doing it, most of the time you don't want to stop and just go lay back down. Most of the time you kind of get into it and you're like, okay, cool. But when I say like get up and move, it doesn't even necessarily have to be, it doesn't have to be working out. You could dance, you can work out, you could stretch, you could just sit on the floor and just stretch. I would just recommend getting up and move. Like, I read this quote on Facebook that said something about like, as soon as you feel the depression kick in, just get up and move, like literally move. It was like literally move, like wave your arms around in crazy circles. It said something like funny, but it's so true, because it really, like, so many times, like that's all you need. You just need to get up and you just need to get your body moving. Our bodies are made to move. Our bodies are not made to just sit there. And everything is so mental. Like, you have to figure out, you just have to push mentally. You have to push mentally. If you can push mentally, if you can push past this stuff mentally, then you can do it. Like, you have to get your brain to just go. You have to just get over that hump. You know, I have conversations with myself all the time. When I go to the gym, before I go to the gym, or sometimes like when I'm in the car before I go to the gym, if you have me on Snapchat, you know I'm always posting on there. I say I'm car sitting. I just sit in my car when I get to the gym. Well, I literally have to, sometimes I just say out loud, I'll be like, Danielle, you are gonna go in there and you're gonna do this and this, and it's gonna be great. Like, you're gonna, like, I just tell myself, and then I'm just like, okay, like I don't let myself get into the other thought that I'm like, I don't feel like it. Like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, I don't feel like going to the gym, like inside my head, you know, I'll be like looking inside the gym, like, I don't want to go in there, like there's a lot of people in there, and like, then I start thinking of my workout and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's a lot of work. Then I'll be like, Danielle, you are gonna go in there and you're gonna do your hip thrusts and you're gonna love them. And like, when I say like that, like whatever it is, I say it, and I don't let my mind go to the other place. I let it just stay to like, you're going and you're gonna do this, and then I'm just like, okay, I grab my stuff and I go. You can't give yourself the chance to go back to the other thought. Like, when you want to do something, you set your mind and you stick it there. You change your mind all the time and you let your mind wander and you let yourself go by what you feel like doing, you will never get anything done. I'm telling you. If I only went to the gym when I felt like going to the gym, I would probably go like once a week, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't get anywhere. I wouldn't reach my fitness goals. Like, you have to make yourself do things that you know are gonna benefit you, and you have to keep that vision. Like I say, like tunnel vision. Like I had it written like on my whiteboard, I think, for a while. It just said tunnel vision. Like, you have to like think of what you want. Like, say like you want to compete in a bikini competition. You put that there, and you see it, and you know that like the only way you're gonna get there is if you stick to your meals, if you go to the gym, and you know the things that you have to do to get there, so you just keep what you want in mind the whole time. And that's the only way that, like, that's how you get there. You know, you don't get there by just doing it because you feel like it. And then another thing that I like to do, and that I recommend you guys do as well, is to just write out your goals. Like, if you ever feel like you're stuck in a rut, or like you don't really know what you're doing, or you just feel unmotivated, sit down, get a piece of paper out, or write on a whiteboard, whatever you'd like to do, and just write out your goals. You can separate them into categories if you want to, short term, long term. What helps me get going is I have this little whiteboard. So I have this big whiteboard here. And this big whiteboard, like right now I have I am statements, like affirmations, on here right now, but I normally have this one like stuck on here, and I take this one off every day and I write down everything that I need to do each day. So some people think that's a little crazy, some people think that's a little weird, but that's what like motivates me, just knowing like, okay, like I have to do this, this, and this, and like I'm gonna plan it out. So then now that I have it planned out, I can actually do it. I hadn't had a planner since I was in school, and I thought like maybe I should get a planner and just plan out, so I can plan out like my days and stuff, or my workouts. I don't know, I didn't really know, I just got it, but it's helped me so much. Like, I like to go through each week and I write down my work schedule for each day, and then I write down what I'm gonna do each day. I plan out my week. And then I know, like, when I go to sleep at night, I'm like excited for the next day, because I'm like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do this and this and this. Like, I'm like, you know, I have like everything planned out. So when I go to sleep, I'm excited, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm excited to do the things that I was excited for the night before, and it's just like so great. And I love it, because then I wake up and I'm so happy, and I'm like, yes, like I know what I'm doing. And so then I look at my planner, and then I like write it all out on my little whiteboard, and then I get things done. Okay, that is what I do. So that's something that has helped me recently, because I was feeling like I was stuck in a rut. I do not want to be a person who lives to work. Like, so many people that I know, like so many people in the world, like live to work, and I don't think they realize it. If you go to, okay, so you go to work, say you work a 9-to-5 job, right? Monday comes, you go to work 9 to 5, you come home, you don't really do anything. You sit around, maybe you work out, and then that's it. You just sleep, and then you repeat it, and you just do it over and over again. Your life is work, and you don't have any other, if you don't have any other goals pushing you. I hate when I feel like that. So I like to write down my goals and actively work at accomplishing them. If you don't have goals, freaking what are you living, like, I don't want to say what are you living for, but like, I feel like your sense of purpose can get lost so easily. And you know, that's why, like, my foundations are my faith, setting goals, being creative, family, friends. You know, I like to have a balance of everything. Like, you gotta have some goals. If you don't have goals, like, please pause this video, get out a piece of paper and write your freaking goals down. Girl, guy, whoever is watching this, just write down your goals. The thing is, you are capable of so many things, guys. You are capable of so much, but so many people don't push themselves. They don't reach their potential. They don't care. They're like, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna like impress my boss, and it's like, but then what? Like, what is that doing for you? That's doing, like, you just, ugh. But if you guys understand what I'm saying, let me know in the comments down below, because I don't really even know how to say it. What is the next thing I do? What are the main things that make me feel the most alive? What are the main things in my life that make me feel good? What you do after you find out these core things that just make you feel so good, the things that you love to do, that you like, when you have these in your life, that day is great. You know, when you have this, when you do this day, you feel so good, you feel on top of the world. When you find out what those things are, then on the days when you don't want to do anything, the days that you feel gross, those are the days where you tell yourself, no, I know that I need this in my head so that I feel good, and I want to feel good. I feel bad right now. I feel bad, okay? I feel real bad right now, and I don't know what to do. Then you think in your head, you bring out that little list and you say, oh, I know what to do. I know what to do, and you make yourself. You get up and you do it. Now there's some days when you just need to sit around, and that's fine. You know, if some days you just need to relax, you need to watch a movie, you need to take some me time, you need to just take a bubble bath and just sit around. But then there's the days where I'm talking about here, when you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you feel depressed and you feel bad and you're laying around, you can't get yourself to get up and you don't know what to do and you're like, like help. That's what you need this little list for. It's a little mental list. So my list is, I need to have God time, like I said, writing down my goals, working towards my goals. So for me, that's being creative, taking pictures, Instagram, YouTube, feeling like you got some stuff going for you. And that's what YouTube does for me. That's what Instagram does for me. That's what taking pictures does for me. It makes me feel like I'm creating. This is about to turn into a religious discussion, but God is a creative. He's a creative being. He created every freaking thing, right? So then we are made in the image of God. We are creative beings. Naturally, we are all creative beings. We have some sort of something within us that wants to create something, whether that's a business, whether that's something with, like, you know, with numbers, or if it's something with paint, or if it's something like we all want, we crave that. I believe if we're not utilizing our creativity in some way, whether that creativity could be helping people, whether that's like doing social work and helping others, and for me, being creative is Instagram, YouTube, pictures. You know, that's my form of creativity. Fashion, self-expression, my form of creativity. If you're not utilizing your creativity, you're gonna feel dead. Honestly, I feel like you're just gonna feel dead inside because you're not doing what you are like made to do. I just feel like we all have to yeah, okay. When you find out what all those things are for you that make you feel like the most alive, that helps you become a better person for the world, like for everyone around you. When you feel good, when you do the things in your life that make you feel good, it lights a spark within you to then make others feel good, whether intentionally or like not intentionally, but you are living at like your full capacity. So then you can only be a blessing to the world around you and yourself and your friends and your like everybody who's like linked to you in any way. And then like if you're doing something online, like does this make any sense? I hope this makes sense. It makes sense in my head. It's kind of hard to like to verbalize. I guess that's it for today's video. I don't really know where I was going with it. I'm sorry it was so scattered, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something from it. If you did, please comment down below and let me know. Follow me on Instagram right here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!